Altamont County Fair. We'd like to thank all of you for coming out and supporting the fair. And as we like to say, the dogs are in the house. It's now time to let them out. Here we go.
Folks, the disconnected canines kindly ask you to keep your hands and food away from the dogs in the performing area. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they've entertained audiences all over the world. And now, here they are today, live, up close, and personal. So let's give a big, warm welcome to those world-famous Frisbee dogs, the disconnected canines.
Come on, Altamont, one last time. Let's let everybody know that you're at the show. Come on, get your hands together. Woo! Thank you so much, folks. Before we introduce our first dog, we're going to share two things with everybody very quickly. Number one, all the dogs that you get to see in our shows have either been rescued, fostered, homeless, adopted, sheltered, or they were actually abandoned dogs. All 16 of them. Yes. Thank you. The other thing is this, folks, we have 3 shows every day, 12:30, 4:30, and 6:30. The cool thing about our show, other than the fact that the dogs are all awesome, is that each time you come back, you get to see a completely different show with completely different dogs. We have 3 different world champions as of this past year, and 11 different world finalists as of this past Sunday. And the cool thing about that is, folks, each dog has their own talent. They do their own individual thing, style, and tricks. But one thing remains consistent in all the shows. We always start with the least experienced, and we go to the best in the world. We're going to close this show out with our 2-time overall world Frisbee dog champion. But before you get to meet him, we've got some other great dogs. Folks, the very first dog you're getting ready to see was adopted out of St. Louis, Missouri, at the St. Louis Home and Garden Show 2 years ago. The people that originally owned this dog were a very young couple. They were living in a really tiny 1-bedroom apartment. They had already taken this 10-month-old dog to 2 different trainers, and both of the trainers eventually refunded their money and told them to take the dog elsewhere because he was untrainable, he was crazy, he was neurotic, and if they were smart, they were going to get rid of this dog as quickly as possible. Fortunately for us and you, the Thursday before we met these people, the young lady found out she was expecting their first child. On Friday, the husband came home and shared with her that he had lost his job. So when they met us on Saturday, they had already made up their minds that this dog was going to the St. Louis Humane Society come Monday morning. Now, folks, the young lady you're going to see come out here with this dog is my wife. She's a 6-time world finalist, and she finished in 3rd place in the entire world last year. If anybody could have ever gotten out of this dog what you're getting ready to see, it was her. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're your first entertainers all the way from St. Louis, Missouri, and he qualified for the World Championships this past Sunday in Baltimore, Maryland for the first time in his life. Please put your hands together for Miss Jody Frederick and Rockin' Riley!
Okay, folks, I'm going to need your help to get this dog wound up. Let's hear some applause! 1, 2, 3. I think he's wound up. Let's get some Frisbee going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. And 6.
Nice! Good job, upside down.
Come on, one more.
Oh, yes.
Come on. Now this catch is called butterfly. It is the hardest catch for a dog to make. It's going end over end. Let's see if Riley can pull it off.
Nice.
Ready? Ladies, don't try this one at home. Stop.
Now, folks, we understand the New York Jets are having some serious controversies with their quarterback. We would like to suggest that you let them know that there's another prospect out there for them. And just to demonstrate his quarterback skills, we're going to ask Jody to be the center, and Riley's going to take a deep pro set snap. Check it out. Here we go.
Ready?
And folks, just like Tim Tebow, if he can't be a quarterback, he can also be a tight end or a wide receiver. Yes. And here's a little bit of wildcatting. Yes.
And just bring one. All I need is one. Thank you.
That's the neurotic part, folks, right there.
Go around. Sorry, Riley. Come here, one more time. Drop.
Little quicker.
Go around.
There it is.
All right, Riley, come here.
Now, folks, we're going to do this trick for you twice. This is what Riley is known for in the Frisbee dog world. No other dog does this like him. Check it out. Again, twice so you know it's not a mistake.
That's one.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Come on, let the little guy hear from you. Come on, he's the junior dog.
Right here, bring it. Come on. That's what we call machine gun. No explanation necessary. Steady. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. High five. 3. That's
Oh,
one.
yes.
2. Nice job. And
Yes.
come on, boys. Right here. And drop. Thank you. Goes through.
Don't you wish your children listened like that? Yeah. Reverse. Go. No, it is not going to happen, folks. I can't get the pressure on it to make it happen. It's not her fault. Come on, give her a big round of applause. Folks, in spite of the last throw, what did you think about her? Come on, let her hear from you. Come on. Now, folks, if you've enjoyed our show so far, stay where you are because the best part's coming up. But do me a favor before we move on. First of all, for Jody and Jumpin' Jackson and the Pairs routine, Ashley Klein, she's been with us 2 summers now. She handles sound, production, and all the dogs. We opened up with Mr. Bones going to the moon, and we closed with Flash, our world champion, folks. All of our dogs are either in this trailer or in the motorhome behind there. They can hear you. Let's let them and the fair know what you thought about their show. One last time, please. Thank you. Folks, in rounding it out, Jody and Ashley are going to be over here with the Jotograph Potograph Frisbees, and if you're lucky, you might get one of them that's got the blood on it from my hand. But no, they clean them off. We have to. But seriously, folks, they'll be over there with the Frisbees, the T-shirts. I'll do the autographs and pictures here. Remember, folks, it's by the grace of God that we have our dogs in our lives. And it's by no mistake that the word dog spelled backwards is the only more important entity in our lives. And hopefully it's in your lives, your hearts, and your souls just as strong, if not more so than in ours. God bless, Godspeed. You guys have a great time at the Altamont County Fair. We'll see you back here at 6:30. And don't forget, folks, coming up at 5:30, Hollywood Circus over underneath the big red and white tent. We'll see you guys in just a bit.